Hi everyone, Shawn here. You might already know me, but if you don't, I'm a full-time content creator on Twitch and TikTok, and now here on YouTube. So I'm slowly but surely making more content over here on YouTube, and I've been doing a sponsor campaign alongside Netflix. It's a gifted campaign. They gave me tickets to go to the Don't Look Up premiere in New York City today, which I'm super excited about. But I live in Connecticut, so what's gonna happen is we're in our car, we're gonna drive to New Haven, get on the train, take the train over to New York City. In New York City, we're gonna meet up with one of my boyfriend's friends, who's like family. They've known each other forever. I'm super excited to meet them and hang out with them. We're gonna go get dinner, and then we're gonna go to the show. On our way there, we have a couple things we have to do. First and foremost, no suit on. I gained 60 pounds during the pandemic, so I'm going to need to get that tailored, which I already have at Joseph A. Banks. So we're gonna go there first, get that tailored. After that gets tailored, we're gonna try it on, make sure everything fits. I have a full outfit in a box here sitting next to me. After all of that is on, we're gonna make our way actually to New Haven, to the train, take the train to New York, explore a little bit, go around, and be all set and good to go. I'm super excited for the Don't Look Up premiere because, excuse me, a Netflix premiere. I was not expecting this. I think that I have a pretty good following thus far, like 200K on TikTok. We're working on 4K here on YouTube. Woo! Yeah. And I have like almost 50K on Twitch. So I've really put the time in, really put the work in, and I'm excited to see where all of this goes going forward. YouTube has been connecting me over with Netflix. I've done one campaign with them already. It was super great to meet them over in New York City. I took the train in, went to a little pop-up. It was cute. I really enjoyed it. And I'm excited to do more work in Netflix. So this movie, Don't Look Up, premieres at the end of the month, right before Christmas. So it's like 3 weeks beforehand, and I'm seeing it first. Super excited. Don't Look Up has one of my favorite actresses in it, Jennifer Lawrence, alongside Leonardo DiCaprio, which I'm super excited to potentially be in the same room with them. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we're in the same room as them tonight. If they are, I'm gonna try and snap a pic. Maybe do a little hello, a little hi hello. I have a little bit of an event after the movie as well. Don't really know enough about what's going on there. I'm assuming it's at a bar of some sort, so maybe we'll go to that, depending on the time. I do have to work tomorrow. We have our subathon that's been going on. It's been about 60, 70 hours in at this moment, and we have like 60 hours to go. Kevin's streaming on my Twitch profile right now as you and I are talking, because I needed to take a break to be able to do this, get my nails done, get my hair done, do everything, be able to get to New York City on time today. I was gonna stream till 2 and then rush to get to the train and rush to do everything. But Kev was blessed enough to stream for me, so I'm super excited. I need to get gas, and we're gonna get started. So we're here, Joseph A. Banks. We're walking on in, and we're gonna try our suit on and then get our way to the city. I traditionally go to Joseph A. Banks whenever I need anything done. I got custom suits while I lived in Boston, and now I have custom tailoring for life. I wanted to start by looking at 2 different suit colors alongside my red turtleneck. I liked the blue a little bit, but the gray just stood out a lot more. It made me feel more confident, and it just fit my skin tone a little bit better that day as well. This last shot a little weird. The lighting decided to mute the shirt a lot, so it looks a little different. I trust you. It's the same shirt, the same exact thing that's going on, but it just looks really good. So we are finished all up with Joseph A. Banks. On my way back to the car, then we're gonna go all over to New Haven and go from there. The blue didn't really match with the red, and I'm trying to do a little bit of a standout moment, but not as standouty as I want, because I don't want to be kind of the looky-loo in the room, but stand out enough. So we have arrived right into New Haven. We're going to jump on the train, buy some tickets, and chill for 2 hours. New Haven is one of my favorite spots. I went to college there and just absolutely love this train station. It's a 2-hour ride all the way into the city, makes it super easy and super accessible to do events or to ever do anything there. Tickets are not super expensive either. This ticket here only cost me $35, which is great to go to the city and back. I absolutely love New York pizza, and I had to grab a slice on our way to the city because I was starving, because I didn't realize I didn't eat enough in the morning. But it's okay. The pizza made up for it, and I was ready to go down to the station and make my way to New York City.
Fairfield Metro, Fairfield, Westport. The next station is West Haven.
bridge the gap between the train and the platform.
I loved being able to share some of the ambient sounds and plan to share some more sounds of what our time was like in New York City. Here we are arriving in the city. We finally met Ashley, who's going to take us all the way over to Columbus Circle and to make sure we get there safe and sound. If you have the chance to visit New York City, make sure you visit Grand Central and make sure you look up at the ceiling to see these beautiful constellations, because I know not everyone will be able to see them in their lifetime. I wanted to make sure I could show you them all here. We're going to exit now and make our way over to Columbus Circle to make sure that we can get there on time and still get dinner in our stomachs. Ashley let me know that the area you just saw used to be a street, but is no longer, to make it a better footpath. Ashley also wanted to make sure we took the scenic route, so we're making our way past the New York Public Library, which is absolutely beautiful with these lions outside, in addition to always having a street performer right in front. Ooh. I thought that it would be great to share this moment here, that not everything is perfect, and when you're trying to record and trying to navigate the city, it can be really difficult. I'm so used to living in Boston where I just had a tap card and didn't have to swipe anything.
You got it.
Weird, it just did not want to.
When exiting Columbus Circle, you have the opportunity to use a second exit, which is actually an underground market. We thought about getting dinner here, but ended up deciding to go somewhere else that Ashley had in mind. But I did want to make sure I grabbed a shot of one of the shops because I knew all my fans who love K-pop would love to see it. We have about an hour before we need to be on site, and I wanted to make sure Ashley had enough time to get COVID tested before the event. Netflix required everyone who was going to the event to be COVID tested with a past COVID test right before the event. I also wanted to show what real life New York was like, so I took a little video of a nice little cute sewer rat for everyone. We just finished dinner and Ash and I had to be on site between 5 and 5:30 to make sure that she could get COVID tested and pass her COVID test before getting in. Jazz at Lincoln Center is kind of like a mall. So when you're looking at it from the inside, you have a bunch of these shops and there's a bunch of hidden sections as well where the movie theater was that we had to go to that night. They weren't allowing me to take any photos or any videos inside anywhere else. So I wanted to make sure I still gave the opportunity to show that we were being as COVID safe as possible.
Multiple.
Ash and I did have the opportunity to visit some of the shops, and in one of the shops we visited Camp, which is a kid's store. We were looking for some presents, but they had this sensory room that Ash had to check out, so we took some time relaxing before we were able to get in. On our way down from the 3rd floor, I had to show this shot. I just thought it was so funny and had to share it with everyone. With a little bit of confusion, we were able to get up to the 6th floor to be able to get to Will Call, where I met Shawn Johnson, my Netflix rep, who's absolutely fantastic, who handed me our ticket. I wasn't expecting to see my name on them, and also let us know that the post-event that was happening was actually a pre-event. Grabbed some liquid courage to make sure that I was all set and ready to go, because she told me that I'd be walking the red carpet.
Okay. Hi. How are you? So you're here. This is Kevin, our house photographer. We're going to start with him.
Take a little heavy stuff this way. So once I heard her melody, I was able to just I felt like the words were flowing out of me based on the sounds. So
This way, please. One more. Half a step to your left. Half a step to your left.
I'm glad that you found it. There's an opportunity too, but it made you into, the news,
writing our partner, taking them back to always questions.
It writes itself.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get any of the photos from the photographer, so I wanted to make sure I had at least one photo of Ash and I at the Don't Look Up sign. In addition, Ash recorded me playing a little bit of Genshin because I had a funny video that did well on TikTok of me playing Genshin at Kevin's friend's wedding, so I wanted to try and do that again, this time at the Don't Look Up premiere. It was an exhilarating experience being in front of that many cameras, and it just kind of felt like home, and I'm so blessed from Shauna being able to allow me to be able to do that. It's 7:40 and we're waiting for the movie to start. I did not expect to see any of these celebrities at the event. I thought it was going to be another small event, but here I am sitting 10 rows away from Leonardo DiCaprio and the other stars of the film. I got it in one swipe that time. I also got it on video, so you can't tell me that I'm not ready to be a New York City gal. It's 10:40 p.m. at night. We're making our way back to Grand Central Terminal. I have a 2-hour train ride ahead of me in addition to a 1-hour car ride. I want to give a big thank you over to Ash, who spent their time with me in the city and going to this premiere. She was able to take both photo and video of me on site, and I cannot say thank you enough for her spending the time with me, as she was a great wing woman for this event. Thank you everyone for spending your time with me today and going through our vlog of New York City and the Don't Look Up premiere, which premieres on Netflix on December 24th. If you want to see more of this content, make sure you subscribe and join me on my content creation journey in 2022.